Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, guys. Where's my ATB crew at? Let me know in the chat, guys. I always want to say the chat down below. I think the chat's actually to the right. But, guys, we got 278 people in here to start off this Tuesday night stream. And, guys, we got a lot to talk about. If you guys were in our stream last night, you will have known the levels that we were looking for, or even if you were in the Discord, we did update you guys late last night at about 12 a.m. and let you guys know, what we were expecting out of Bitcoin, and then maybe we'll actually pull that up here in just a second, just to show you guys a little bit of what goes down in that free Discord. If you are not already, check the winners wall, Brian. We will do that. But guys, if you are not in that free Discord, please, for the love of God, get in there. We are tossing all that free sauce your way. We get my exclusive TA in there where you could find these saucy levels, these saucy trade setups, and it's a real good time. We got a great community over there. It's a real good community if you're learning how to trade. Super helpful community. If I can't help you, or if I can't get to my DMs quick enough to answer your question, the Mafia will get in there and answer those questions for you. So definitely get in there. It's 100% free. Yeah. So definitely check that out, guys. And without further ado, guys, we do have a lot to talk about. Not only did we come up to that 20,100 level, not only did we come up there and get a bear div as we were expecting for a nice little scalp short, but we also came up to our second target almost perfectly. We did wick above it just a little bit, but we did find resistance at about 20,400, which, as you know, if you were in that stream last night, you will know that was our second target. And we do have a couple more to the upside if this move does continue. And I'm going to show you guys my top target for this pump if it continues. And we're going to break down the levels I'm watching to potentially get into some scalp trades. And I'm going to kind of let you guys know what I'm expecting in the short term, what I'm expecting in the medium term, and then how those higher time frames are looking for the long term. And if you guys were in the stream last night or have been watching this channel at all, you will basically have a pretty good idea of what my thoughts are. But shout out to Dave Digital says, bing bong, show ETH. We will show ETH. We'll give ETH a little bit of love. I feel like we've kind of been sticking to Bitcoin lately. But yeah, we will show ETH some love tonight. But guys, we've got a great show tonight. So don't forget, guys, today's live stream is brought to you, actually every live stream is brought to you by KuCoin officially, guys. We do have official sponsors. Also, guys, also brought to you by We're back, guys. I did know why I lost. I figured out why I lost audio yesterday. It is a problem with the cable. So if I move it a certain way, sometimes it drops out. I got to re-add it. But we're good. We're back, guys. 382 people in chat. But guys, also, today's episode brought to you by Echo Neon Signs. Definitely check that link down in the description down below. If you're looking for a sick neon sign like this, let me get out of the way so you guys can see this in all its glory. If you want a sick custom neon sign like that, check out Echo Neon Signs. Pretty affordable and super custom. And guys, they killed the design. I got to say, I'm pretty happy with this sign. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead. Not the mic again. Oh, God, I see chat going nuts. But guys, without further ado, before we jump into the charts, let's go ahead and see what is going on in chat as you guys are already popping off in there. Javi the Barber, don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me. I need a fade so bad, bro. But thank you for tuning in. Trust me, once this bull run gets going, maybe we could just fly you in for some haircuts, bro. We got to try out Javi the Barber. Jacko24, thank you for being here. Candle Stash, let's go. Yeah, baby. We got the stash on today. But yeah, shout out to Javi the Barber. Jacko24 says, sup, Don Frankie. What is going on, Jacko? Thank you for being here. Mr. Ethereum, as always, don't worry, stick around. We're gonna show ETH, guys. Actually, I'm curious. Who would, hang on. Who would wear a show ETH t-shirt? Let me know, or I should say, would you wear a show ETH t-shirt? Guys, let me know if you wear a show ETH t-shirt, because I think we should probably make those. Those are pretty lit. But anyway, Jacko, thank you for being here. Mr. Ethereum, Tony Soprano in the chat, guys. What's up, CandleMafia? Shout out to Anthony Soprano, guys. We got Tony Soprano in the chat. Show him some respect. You don't want to disrespect that guy. Trust me. B-Slim, what is going on? Missed it by that much. Holding my fingers very close together. I got you, bro. What is up, B-Slim? Thank you for being here. He was trying to predict when we were going to go live, and he said, and now. And now, got super close. What is up, B-Slim? Thank you for being here. The days of old. Evening, Frankie. Love seeing you this morning. I'm, on BitBoy Live. Shout out to the days of old. Always showing love in that morning stream. Yeah, shout out to the morning. I'm not going to lie, guys. You guys get all the sauce on my live stream, but we've been giving the morning stream some good sauce lately. We've been calling those levels. So hopefully the Bit Squad has been taking good use of our TA on that morning stream. But thank you to all the CandleMafia that shows love in those morning streams. Dave Digital, what is going on? Like I said, he said, bing bong, show ETH. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Adrian, what is going on? Let's take a look at Algo later if possible. Hey, Adrian, if you go ahead and remind me towards the alt section of the stream, I will definitely check that out for you. Let's see. Let's get a couple more out of the way. Let's see. Chemistry, bro. As always, we ready to rock it. Let's go, brother. Crypto, Killer Whale, Bull Div on ETH 5-day and or week. We will check that out, brother. Red Robles, as always, happy to have you here. The Salt. You know you can't forget the Salt. That's right, guys. We got Salt Bay in chat. Just kind of sprinkling that. Woo, baby. I almost said a bad word. What's going on, Chasing Candles? Thank you for being here. George, what is going on? Thank you for being here, guys. Shout out to our wonderful mods, guys. We got the best mods in the game. Rob the Crypto Snob and Tyler Durden in chat. I don't know who else is in here. Let me see. Rob the Crypto Snob, Tyler Durden. I think you guys might be riding just solo tonight. Crypto Billy. I knew you were here. I thought I saw you before. Crypto Billy, D Petty Crypto, Tony D, Captain Kirk, guys. We got the best mods in the game. Show them some love in the chat. They make my life amazingly easy, or easier than it has to be. Thank you guys for everything you do. I truly do appreciate you. Let's play game. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let's get a couple. Steph Paris, as always. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Ambient Sounds by S&M. What is going on? Andy D, Crypt TKO. There's Captain Kirk. What is going on, Captain Kirk? Just Captain Kirk, Coinslinger. Me. There she is. What is going on, Captain? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you, Captain. And Audie Trades, where my boy Crypto Billy at? Crypto Billy is in the chat. He was earlier. I'm sure he'll pop up in just a second. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these charts. But first, I want to go ahead and I want to jump right into the Discord real quick, just because I want to break down kind of what we offer here. Actually, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut back to my face real quick, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my screen settings to 1080, guys. We got the ultra-wide monitor. It's beautiful. We could do TA. We could see the whole from Bitcoin from inception to the current price all on one screen. It is so nice to do TA on an ultra-wide monitor, but I did not think that it would be such a problem on the live streams with everybody seeing those levels and being able to see everything clearly. So let me just go ahead and change my screen over to 1080 so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh no, what happened here? Oh no, now we're frozen, guys. Now we are frozen. Here we go, guys. We fixed the audio problem, kind of. Now we got to fix the screen problem. Bear with me real quick here, guys, as I fix this. But we know how to fix everything over here. We got the setup, guys. We're going to get some slight technical difficulties here and there, but once they're fixed, they are fixed. Because we don't have anyone else using this studio. So that is the plus of being in the home studio. There we go. Nice and live. Here we go. And there we go. Beautiful. You guys getting a nice look at those transitions today. Let's go. But here we are, guys, in the premium Discord. Well, the free Discord, but premium Discord. Maybe I'm teasing something coming soon. Oh, my God. I almost choked. But, guys, unfortunately, how do we usually do this? Why am I covering so much of this screen? But I will just kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. I will just pull it up right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. But guys, yesterday in the Discord, we were in there. Oh, this is today. Oh, dang. Today? Okay, here it is. 12 a.m. Guys, I don't know why it's always 12 a.m., but it is always. Transitions on point. Shout out to Juan. Let's go. I need more NFTs. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, I forgot, guys. Smash that like button. For every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure. And that thing's just racking up giveaways. 2 chances for a giveaway on each spin. Every 100 likes, you guys get a spin. Let's give away some NFTs. And then Tony D, if you're in here, Tony D, if you're in here, remind me, I believe, we still need to do the 25K giveaway, which is going to be some cool stuff. Let's put that on the list. Let's figure that stuff out because we got to get that out of the way and get the Candle Mafia what they deserve for getting us a 25K. We're almost already at 30, so we got to get that. So guys, look forward to that. That is coming down the pipes as well. But yesterday in the Discord, I said, so you guys will remember, I'm not reading off of here, but you guys will know that yesterday in the Discord or on the live stream, we were talking about those higher daily time frames, setting up those bull divs, but we were talking about something called the VWAP flop, where the VWAP was coming over the zero line, creating that green dot, right? That's actually not exactly what creates the green dot, but typically when you get those VWAP crossovers, you do get the green dot. But it was flopping over, like it wanted to cross immediately back over that zero line to create a red dot. But we were saying, if we can get that money flow in the 4 hour to come up into the green, and we could print a green dot on the daily, because the VWAP was also rounding off quickly to the upside on the daily, we could see those VWAPs pop back up and come higher up so they're not flopping. We were trying to reverse the VWAP flop, and long story short, guys, it's exactly what we got. So the daily VWAP did end up crossing back up, and we are now printing a green dot on the daily. The 2 and 3 day VWAPs are now curving back up, as we talked about on the live stream. I am approaching with caution because you want to remember we're in a bear market, guys. You always want to be cautious with those bullish setups in a bear market. So I am approaching with caution, but let's see if this can bring us up. Here are some levels I am watching. If we can flip that POC at 19,771 to support, I would be expecting that $20,100 area to act as resistance. And then in the shorter term, we had a red dot printing on the 2 hour. And then, guys, I'm just going to pull up. I did update you guys earlier today, but I do just want to pull up the chart here just so we could take a look. Guys, we came up above that POC. Shot up to our 20,100 area, or 20,100, why? 20.1K. I don't know why I can't say that. 20,100 area. I feel like I'm missing a word or something, but got a nice little rejection before continuing back up. And I think we may have talked about this on the live stream yesterday as well. Look for a test and then a potential higher high into the resistance, creating that bear div on that 15-minute. And there is your scalp right there, guys. Waiting, you want to wait for your price to come to your key level. We had this level on the chart. I guess I'll just highlight it with this box. We had this level on the chart yesterday when we were below this POC. We were down here, right? And then we had this box up here. We were waiting for price to come up to our key level. Once we came up, right? Once we came up, we were looking for our bearish confirmations, and we already are on the 15-minute here. And we did have that 15-minute bear div. Money flow slightly coming out. Granted, we did not come out and cross to the red. You did put in that 15-minute bear div, and there is your little scalp trade. Could have copped a little, almost a 2% move off of that. That's why you call them a scalp trade. You're not trying to ride this thing down to zero. You're just jumping in. These bear divs typically give you a move to the downside, but It's on the 15-minute. It's not a super powerful time frame. You know, you're looking for 1 or 2% off the scalp trade. You jump in, grab your bag, jump out. I would have liked to come down to this POC, but we didn't quite make it there. And now we're forming something called a camel pattern, guys, where you have 2 humps, right? And then you have your camel head with the ears, and then your camel like this. And there is your camel pattern, right? And you got your 4 legs. And then this is actually a bushy-tailed camel pattern, which is actually extremely bullish. So I'm just kidding, guys. It's not really a real thing. But right now, we do have some intense things happening, guys. So again, 20,100 first target. We hit it. We came back up, bear div, scalped it on the way down, and now we are looking for our second target. Came right up to it, wicked above, but closed below. Came right up to our next target at about 20,400. And now we are continuing to put in bearish divergence on the 15-minute with another higher high into another level of key resistance with another lower low on your momentum waves. Actually, let's double check that. Is that an actual lower? And I meant lower high. Is that an actual lower high? It is. So there you go. Continuing to put those bearish divergences in on the 15-minute. You can see your money flow starting to come out here on your 15-minute as well. And then you have your money flow on your 10-minute generally coming out and your 12-minute generally coming out. I do think we could come down a little bit further here. Let me see if you pull your fib from here to here. Guys, be careful where you pull your fib. You can't just pull your fib. Just don't be pulling your fib. Just be careful where you pull your fib. Let's see. Frankie Camels. No camel. Oh, God. Oh, God. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. I see you, brother. But we are starting to, I can't unsee the camel now. But we are continuing to put bearish divergence in here at key resistance, guys. Could, I don't know if I'd call this key resistance, but could come down a little bit more here. But you can see, guys, if you pull your fib from the initial move, right? Let me go ahead. I'm actually going to get rid of this, right? If you pull it from your initial move right here and grab your fib, and you can usually find these local golden pockets, but if you pull it from here to that high, to this high right here, you can see we come up, we pull down to the local golden pocket, we come back up, and we almost come down perfectly to that golden pocket. Once again, these are typically where price likes to pull back to. Sometimes it likes to pull back to the 786, the 382, the 382, or the 786 or the golden pocket are typical places for price to pull back to on a move to the upside. I know a lot of people ask me, how do you get into a long in an uptrend? And I have a couple of techniques. A lot of times I will wait for a pullback to a local fib level, or if that is, sorry about those Discord notifications if you guys can hear that. Actually, it is Crypto Lifer. Hint, hint. Not today. I'm not saying today, but I'm just saying it might be, we might be kind of hinting towards something there. But anyway, shout out to Crypto Lifer, guys. Go check out Crypto Lifer. Give him a like and give him a subscribe to his channel. He puts out amazing content, guys. And I'm just saying, he's DMing us on Discord. We could have a potential collaboration coming. I don't know. I know you guys really like the first one, so maybe we're gonna have him on again. But with all that being said, guys, again, to enter a long into an uptrend during an uptrend, sometimes what I'll do is look for those local fib level pullbacks, or what I would do is maybe you could come down to these super low time frames and wait for your momentum waves to kind of come down and get pretty oversold. You can look at the 1 minute, the 3 minute, even the 5 minute, right? Potentially, if we get a pull all the way back to the bottom of this box to test maybe this this fib level right here, this 236 level. Potentially, you could get this momentum wave to come down here, and you want to enter on the bottom when you don't want to enter in on these green dots, right? Granted, you could catch a nice little move, but you would rather enter. Just test it out here, guys. It's a little bit of sauce. We'll give you a little bit of sauce right now. Real quick before we continue the TA. If you're looking to get in, right, you're coming up, right, you're continuing up. You don't want to enter on, maybe this green dot, right? Sure, you could have caught the move from here to here, but you would way rather wait for price to start pulling back potentially to a local golden pocket like this. And then you see on the 5 minute chart, look at your momentum wave. It's all the way oversold. You got a double green dot. That would have been a better time to scoop and long position. And then ride your way back all the way up. So just a little bit of sauce there, guys. Might make a video on that because I know a lot of people do ask me, how do you enter into a long on an uptrend? Because, it's never good to it's never good to, buy into massive green candles, but you also don't want the whole move to go away. So maybe we'll give some techniques on how to do that. But 3-minute money flow coming out, guys. So there's some things happening here, right? We are getting the bearish divergences on the 15-minute. We also did have a confirmed bear div here on the 30-minute now, right? And we did have one right here as well. You could see we did come down. Obviously, we just went over that. But we are starting to continue to put in bearish divergences on that 30-minute. Your 1 hour did also have a bear div right here, indicating that little move down. And we are looking to continue to do that. Money flow looking pretty healthy on that 1 hour, though, I do have to say. But here's kind of my idea, guys. If you are in a short position off of this bear div right here, this rejection from this resistance level, if you're in a short, here's kind of my thought, right? If you come down a decent bit, enough to at least pull some profit and move your stop loss to your entry point so it's a risk-free trade and already a locked-in winning trade, if you get into a situation like that, you could potentially ride this down for a bit more. Now, the reason I say that is because if you come to these hourly time frames here, your 3 hour, very, very overheated on your 3 hour, right? Looking to print a red dot here soon. And then 4 hour as well, you're about to print a red dot on that 4 hour, also overheated here as well. Now, this does not mean, I'm not saying that we are absolutely going to crash down to zero, but you might be able to get a little bit of extra juice out of this 15-minute bear div. If you could get this money flow to cross over and get that red dot on the 3 and 4 hour, we could get a decent little pullback here. Again, I'm not saying the pump is over. I'm just saying could get a decent little scalp down to the down to the downside. So that's kind of the immediate situation we're in, just putting bear divs in on the lower time frames with money flow coming out and the 3 and 4 hours about to print that red dot. Even your 5 hour looking to print a red dot here. Decent amount of red candles here, guys. So let's just hope that this doesn't wind up looking like this, because this is kind of how our pumps have been going. We've kind of just been ripping up and then eating all the gains. Ripping up and then eating all the gains. Ripping up. Hopefully, we're not going to eat up all the gains. So let's go ahead and come to our higher daily time frame so I can go ahead and show you guys kind of what we're talking about with those green dots on the higher time frames and the bullish divergences that we're printing, right? I don't know if you guys hear these Discord notifications, but I'm just going to go ahead and close it. Anyway, so looking here at our 6-day bull div is currently printing, right? Yeah. So you do have lower lows, right? You have your lows. This is going to turn on all of our TA. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this stuff real quick so I can get some clean drawings here. You have your lower lows on your price, right? Boom. You can pull it from the bodies, right? You have your lower lows. I think you guys get the point. You can pull it to the wicks if you want. But lower lows on your price, exaggerated a little bit for the people in the back. Lower lows on your price with your higher lows on your momentum waves. Guys, you know what that little pinch point is. It's a bullish divergence. Typically, we do see price move to the upside on these. And on something like the 6-day, guys, this could be very powerful, right? Now, it's not confirmed, but it is printing. Now, this is the reason for the past week or so. What's going on, Dragon Modded? Welcome back to the stream, brother. I'm happy to see you here, bro. Thank you for tuning in. We love Dragon Modded on this channel, guys. Robert, what is going on? DXY finding a little support. We're going to take a look at it. But you guys will know that with these bull divs printing not only on the 6-day, but we also have it printing on the 5-day. We also have it confirmed on the 4-day and confirmed on the 3-day. Now, to touch on that VWAP flop, which I almost broke into the VWAP flop. You guys are not going to expect it. One day, I'm just going to bust out, cut to the full camera, and I'm just going to bust out into the VWAP flop. It's a really, really popular dance on TikTok, guys. I made it up. It's going viral. I'm just kidding, guys. But anyway, these are very, very bullish signs, right? And I was a little concerned. I was saying, we've been talking about this for about, I want to say, I don't remember exactly. It's been at least a week. We've been talking about since before they were actually printing. We were saying, this looks like we could start to print bull divs on these higher time frames. And if we do, it could wind up being very bullish. But then when they started to pop up, we got very excited, right? I was at least excited. I was like, hey, looks like we could be switching sentiment here. We might get a nice little pump. But then here on the 3-day, guys, I was a little disappointed because as you can see, I'm going to zoom in a lot here. Obviously, it's changed since then. But before we had this going on, the VWAP was doing the VWAP flop. And let me go ahead and change this to a red thing so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We had the VWAP coming up, right? The VWAP was coming up, and it was just coming right back down to the downside. Almost like we were just going to immediately print a red dot. But guys, then we were looking at the daily, and the daily was doing the opposite. The daily was coming down, but turning right back up. And the 3-day was doing the opposite of this, where we were coming up, and it was curving right back down. So I was saying, if we can get that VWAP on the daily to flip back to the upside on the candle close and print that green dot, maybe we could see that 3-day VWAP come back up. And guys, to a T, it played out. We got the VWAP to come back up, and it's starting to make me feel a little bit better about these bullish setups on the higher time frames. Little money flow curvature here on your 3-day. Your 4-day is generally coming up with your money flow. Your 5-day is starting to come up. Shout out to Tony D, says, by habit, you are moving your chart way to the left, but your thumbnail is now on the left-hand side, so you can go full width of the chart. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I do naturally try to pull my chart this way because my box used to be over here, but now we're on the left-hand side, so now I could just act natural. Act natural. Act natural, guys. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't even know what that was. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, but as you guys know, we do have the money flow coming up on the 5-day. So this is actually not looking too bad. Like I was saying, in that secret Fed meeting, that behind closed doors Fed meeting, I was saying if it turned out to be anything other than tragic, we could potentially see some upside for Bitcoin. So I still don't know what happened in that Fed meeting. No one's really talking about it. Too natural, guys. There's probably like 2 people in chat like, oh, I kind of get what he's talking about. Anyway, but I still don't know what happened in that Fed meeting. Please, if anybody knows, please give me some information in chat. But it must have not been that bad, right? Because we are getting a move to the upside, and as long as nothing crazy comes out, or there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, as long as nothing main or very, very important starts falling apart in the world or in the economy, then I do think we could potentially see a move to the upside. And we're going to be talking about targets very, very soon of if we do see a continued pump and we see these higher daily time frames play out in a bullish manner. I'm going to show you guys the targets I'm looking for in the longer term, not tomorrow or the next day, but we're going to try to I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those higher targets, but we're going to show them in a second. But just in general, guys, higher time frames actually starting to look not too bad. Even if they weren't bullish divergences, guys, we do have momentum starting to work its way to the upside, right? Basic market cipher strategy, you want your momentum waves to start moving to the upside, right? This is showing that momentum is moving to the upside, especially when money flow on some of these time frames, not necessarily the 6-day, is coming up. You can see 2-day, nice curvature to the upside. So that is kind of how I'm feeling about Bitcoin, guys. Now let's go ahead and look at some levels I am watching to the upside. If we are going to continue this pump, let's see, probably has to do with the run urging the Fed. Okay. If the Fed doesn't ease up on hikes, yes. Yeah, so let's, okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. So to the upside, guys, if we are going to continue up, the next major target I am going to be looking at is going to be about $20,800, right? We could get caught up a little bit in the meantime between the here and there. However, actually, let's go ahead and pull up our VPVR. Boom, there we go. So looking at the VPVR, let's go ahead and see 20,800 is going to be, yeah, it's basically at the start of this high volume node. Between 20,800 and 21,000 is probably going to be the next levels I am looking at. And then, this big high volume node is coming in, around 21.3. That's going to be another key level to watch. But let's come down here. But in short, the next main level I will be watching is going to be that 20,795 level. We also do have a spider line up here at about 21K, right? At about 21K, we do have that spider line coming in. So that is most likely going to be some heavy support. We also do have that high volume node up there. So you do have some confluence, but next major target to the upside is going to be about 20,795. And then to the downside, guys, depending on how much this bear div winds up playing out, we could potentially come down and retest the bottom of this box coming in at about 20,130. And that could potentially give us some support. We could make a little higher low there and then continue out to the upside. Now, let me go ahead and if you want to get super mega bullish, guys, super mega bullish, I'm not saying this is coming tomorrow or the next day, but I'm just saying, just in more of the grand scheme of things, here's kind of where I think this pump could potentially take us if we see it continue to play out, how it has been, right? You can see here, just looking at the VPVR, we do have most of the volume down here. You could see that by your point of control being down here at about, $20,000, $20,000 even here on the daily, right? If we can work our way back up to the 21.5, 21.4 level, where you could see where we peaked out, or where is that, right? Or about 22K, guys. 22K right here. You can see we did have a little area of consolidation here. We also, this wick came all the way up to 22.8, but this body down here is about 22K. But we could potentially come back up and revisit these levels at about, between 21 and 22K. And if we can break these levels, basically where this wick is right here, let me zoom in. If we can get past this wick here, I do think we can work our way all the way up to this value area high, which is basically where we dumped from at about 25K on this last little rally to the upside. We did come up to about 25K before getting wrecked all the way back down to our lows. Now, if this is where things get fun, guys, because if we wind up breaking these highs at 25K, you will know it does open up the floodgates to this low volume gap right here. And guys, if we could get within this low volume gap, I'm going to go ahead and circle this. If we can break out of this level here and come into that low volume gap, you can expect price to potentially get a very quick move. You could see all the volume down here. If we break away from that volume, we could come in and break into the low volume gap and get that quick shot up to potentially around 28 to 30K. Now, I'm not calling for 28 to 30K tomorrow or the next day or the next day. But if we continue this momentum, again, our first next stop, 20,800, not too far away. Then we're looking at 21K. Then we're looking at 21.5. Then we're looking at 22. Then we are looking at potentially going from about 22K, breaking through this next little volume gap here up to the next higher volume node, which comes in at about 23.3. And then 25K is really where the party could get started. So if we could get, that's kind of the hope, right? The bullish hope here, guys, is that we could possibly flip this POC, work our way up. We might get, chopped around a little bit, but eventually we want to try to get to that value area high at about 25K and break out, because if that happens, we could get that quick move up to about 28 to 30K. But no promises. We don't know if it's going there, but I'm just saying if we continue up, there are some volume gaps. And then once you break that 25K level, things could get exciting. So with that being said, I'm going to one more time. I don't want people to get caught up thinking that I'm calling for 28K right now. I'm not. So more local levels here, guys. Next level, if we break this resistance right here at 20,400, I would be expecting a potential move to about 20,795. 20,795. That other stuff was moon math, right? But we're allowed to do moon math sometimes. If things start going good, we got to look at those higher targets. But my number one target would be about 20,800. I do believe we have some bearish order blocks up there as well, which is going to which is going to act as some strong resistance. Good morning, gang, mods and Frankie, Red John. What is going on? But there's kind of where what I'm thinking about Bitcoin, guys. Again, bearish divergences, 3 and 4 hour red dots might cool off just a little bit, similar to what happened here, and then before another leg up. But coming over, we do want to take a look at the SPY, which is also kind of telling a little bit more of a bullish story. And again, I don't want people to go, oh my God, Frankie Candles is super bullish. He's saying 100K is incoming. And I know I say that a lot, but guys, if you saw some of the comments I get, it's crazy. Like, I could make a video talking about how I think SHIB will never go to $1. And there will be people in the comments that like watched 1 second of one clip of that video and they're like, so you're saying SHIB can go to $100? Meanwhile, I was just making a joke in the video. So I'd like to be very clear because I can almost guarantee there's going to be comments on this video and be like, this guy's crazy. He thinks we're hitting 28K tomorrow. And it's like, I never said that. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, but here we go. Looking at the SPY, guys, you know we've been watching these levels. Real quick, guys, let me just, my Discord is just still giving me notifications. So let me just, I'm just going to cut to my full screen for a second just so I can pull up some windows here and actually close down Discord. So we stop getting notifications. I'm almost positive you guys are probably hearing those. So there we go. Now they should stop. Okay, so back to the charts here, guys. Looking at the SPY, you will know we've been watching this level for a while. This purple box, which was our key support level, coming in at about 358 on the low end. And at this point on the 4-hour chart, if we turn on Market Cipher A, things were looking all doom and gloom, guys, because as we were coming down to that key level of support, we were printing a couple of yellow X's. These are typically a very bearish sign. This was our third yellow X, possibly indicating bearish or indicating that the bears are becoming exhausted. But we wound up catching support here, guys. Whew, that was close. So we wound up getting a nice bounce here, guys. We were looking at about 372 for some resistance. Let me come to the 1-minute chart because I want to see. Yeah, so we did shoot up to that level. We got rejected. Actually, hey, dang. Came up to the $1 almost, but we didn't stay there very long. We got rejected at that almost to the $1. Boom. And then we quickly ripped past that level, and which is nice, guys. The fact that we are finding support here and coming higher, we've now flipped this level into support as well. We haven't technically retested it, but we've broken through this level with gusto, which is a pretty good sign. Now, something I want you guys to notice here on the SPY, generally, this is bullish, and we were talking about something on the higher time frames for the SPY, and that is a potential weekly bullish divergence. It's not printing yet, but just like the higher daily time frames on Bitcoin, it is looking like that weekly could be setting up for a bullish divergence, and we're going to check that out in a second. But something I want you guys to notice here. Now, this is the saucy part of the show here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch topics here to the sauce/trades, right? This is the saucy part of the stream here, guys. I want you to notice something because we're gonna spit some sauce here. Get your notebook, get your pad, get your pencil, get your piece of macaroni dipped in that red sauce, the marinade, and get ready to take the notes here, guys, because I want you to notice something, and that is going to be this quick drop down. I think you guys know where this is gonna go. I want you to notice this quick move down right here. I also want you to notice this quick move up right here. Now, why could that have happened? Why did price fall right through this level? Why did it drop like a rock through this level and rip through like a rocket in the same area? Why could that be? Well, would you look at the volume profile? I wonder if there's a way for me to turn my box on and off. That would be really cool. I'm actually going to cut myself out here for a second. I'm going to take the overlay off for a sec just so I could show you guys this. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we're looking here, guys. Oh no. I'm getting a phone call, guys. That usually means, what is this? I'm getting a call from Tony D. Screen frozen. No way. Screen is frozen. I got you guys. I got you. Don't you worry. We're going to fix this. We're going to fix this right away. Give me 1 sec. We're going to cut to the full face cam. What is going on, guys? Thank you. I see you. Okay, let me fix that real quick for you. As long as we don't lose the audio, right? At least I can entertain you guys with my sick beatboxing skills. I'm kidding, guys. I don't beatbox. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. No big deal. But okay, now you guys can see we're unfrozen. Okay, so here we go. I want you guys to notice. Quick move down, quick move up. Now, why would that have happened? Well, if you come over here to the volume profile, you guys will see. Let's just go ahead and circle the volume gap. Circle it here. Boom. And then let's see where these levels come to. Wow. Isn't that funny, guys? These are one of the most powerful things, guys. This is how you can know if you break through a certain level, if you're going to get a quick move up or a quick move down. So you could see we have that volume gap here. I did just circle it with this white line, kind of sloppily, but you could see you get resistance at this line, right? That's because we are hitting up against that volume, right? But once you break through, you could get that quick move up, and then same thing here. You bounce, you bounce, you bounce. Once you break into that low volume pocket, boom, you come down. So I feel like I didn't have to explain that in depth. But let me just pull up our other screen here. But I just wanted to show you guys that because these volume gaps are extremely useful when trading because you can know which levels are holding you back from those big moves. And I will say this, guys. You can see right here, quick move down. Usually that is accompanied by a volume gap, which it is in this case, just nothing but air underneath you, right? And if we circle it, let's see where that level comes up to, right? We circle it, and look at that. We are banging up against this level right now. So if we can open up the markets tomorrow and get this thing to rip through this low volume gap, we could potentially see the SPY get all the way up to this level at about 382, which would be bullish for Bitcoin. So this does not look too bad to me, right? Nice, strong moves up, coming up above important resistance and knocking on the door of this low volume pocket, looking for a potential another leg up to about 382. The SPY is actually not looking too bad. If we pull up the weekly chart, this is kind of where, we have the money flow crossover into the red on Market Cipher B. You could see that right here. That is definitely more of a bearish outlook. However, price action and momentum could be pointing to a potential move to the upside. Now, with the money flow coming out, we could potentially see a small move. Maybe the move won't be that big. However, you could see your lower lows here on price. You are starting to make lower lows. Obviously this can change. It's not even printing yet. However, if you grab your trend line here, you could see if you go to your green dot, you do have lower lows coming in. And you do have some higher lows forming here. If we print a green dot here, we would have a nice, somewhat of a bullish divergence here on the weekly time frame. And that can bring you up, just like those higher daily bull divs on the higher daily time frames for Bitcoin. So that's something I am watching as well. But even in just the short term here, guys, that level at about 382 could be coming pretty soon. Because of that volume gap. You could even see the big volume gap here. It's actually the biggest volume gap. Maybe not the biggest, but it is. You could even see it here on the 3-hour time frame. So you also have your money flow coming up on the 3-hour. You also have your money flow starting to come up on your 4-hour. So nothing looking too bad about the SPY, but let's go ahead and check in on that DXY and see what is going on with this thing. As you guys know, we were looking at this level of about 110.77 for some potential support, which is, I was looking, if we were going to get some support off of there, this is where I would start looking at Bitcoin to try to find those bearish setups on Bitcoin for a potential move to the downside as the DXY bounced. But we actually ripped through these levels, and we are now approaching the bottom of this ascending channel, which is typically where we find support. Right? You come to the bottom of the channel, you find support. You come to the bottom of the channel, you find support. Sometimes you break below the channel, you find support, and you come to the top, you get that resistance, right? So we are approaching the bottom of that. We are approaching the bottom of this channel here, which could be where we're going to find some support. But it doesn't mean we're 100% getting support there because we could easily slip this support and potentially bearishly retest and come down to this level right here at about 109.21. Or 109.29. So I would look for a potential bounce here at the bottom of this channel. However, if we lose it, this is the real level I'm watching at about 109.29. And then if we get support here, this is where the next place I would expect a potential decent bounce, right? If we don't get it at the bottom of this channel, looking at 109.29. But if you look here, money flow is coming out on your 4-hour pretty nicely here. So it is looking pretty good. If we can get that crossover into the red, that would be good and indicate more downside for the DXY. So definitely very, very nice to see. I got to redraw this box. I say this on every stream. But look at that yellow X on your 2-hour. Boo! Brought you all the way down. But yeah, money flow crossover on that 2-hour. Your 6-hour money flow coming out. Your 12-hour and your 16-hour also coming out. Taking a look at the daily, guys. Daily looks pretty bearish for the DXY. with that money flow coming out on such a high time frame, we could potentially, bounces are to come here and there, but we could potentially see this thing come down a bit more. Yeah, I need to completely redraw this channel. I'm actually going to delete it so I remember to redraw it. But just same thing here, guys. Also, to pull up the weekly here, we've been putting bearish divergences in this whole ride up. I know everybody likes, or a lot of people don't think you can have a bearish divergence on the DXY, but listen, I always say this on almost every stream. When they stop playing out, I'll stop looking at them. But they do tend to play out pretty good here. You could see a bearish divergence actually called the top here. It actually called the top of the DXY, at least this local top here. Who knows if it's the top, but you could see higher highs, right? Higher highs on your price, lower highs on your momentum waves, and then boom. You tell me that's not a textbook bearish divergence. Look at that and tell me that bearish divergences, bullish divergences. Tell me you can't find a divergence on a DXY, and then look at how many times they play out. That's all I'm saying. I kind of get what they're saying with that, you can't have it on an index. I kind of get it, but like, they play. And we were looking at this the whole time. So once they stop playing out, we'll stop looking at them. Let's see. Okay, so with all that being said, guys, we took a look at Bitcoin. I gave you those levels we're watching, and I even showed you that super mega bullish scenario, the higher levels I think we could potentially come up to. We took a look at the SPY. Not looking too bad. Potential bullish divergence looking to form on that weekly time frame, as well as money flow coming up on the lower time frames, holding support, getting bounces at key levels, and knocking on that low volume gap to that next resistance level. Doesn't look too bad. Now, let's see. Hey, Frankie, Granny said show Erythrium. Cyber Splash. Yes, we will check Erythrium in just a second. I'm kidding. For anybody new, I know it's not Erythrium. We're just kidding. We're talking about grannies, okay? But before we jump into Ethereum, guys, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat and see what y'all are talking about. Let me pop out the chat here, give you guys the whole monitor. I kind of want to let's zoom in here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is great. Frankie always cooking that sauce. Shout out to Rob Toscano. Hey, Robbie Toscano. He's back from the neighborhood, guys. Shout out to Robbie. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's see. Ambient Sound says show ETH. ETH is coming. Let's go. Josh Brown was popping. Brand new whip just hopped in. Anyway, Dago, what is going on? Says, Frankie, you think this is just a play to make markets look better than they actually are for midterms? Shout out to Dago. Definitely a possibility. Dago's aware of those whale games. Shout out to you, man. Let's see. Who do we got here? John Bennett. When do we think the DXY will dump? November. DXY dump now. DXY dumping now. But we could see this thing make a, I mean, obviously, if you go up to the weekly time frame, tells, not as much of a dump as it looked like on the 4-hour. But we're starting to get a nice little dump. This is the biggest move down for the DXY we've had in quite some time, right? A nice little 4% drop. I don't think we've gotten that in a while. What is this one? Yeah, this one's like 3%. Pretty nice drop for the DXY. We haven't seen this in a while. There you go. There's the last time was all the way back here. Excuse me, when we topped out in July. So not that long ago. But nonetheless, we are coming down. So that is looking good, but potentially a bigger dump in November. Raf Santos says, can you look at OP again? Yes, we could definitely check out OP in just a few minutes here. Once the Fed pivots and DXY downtrends, BTC will have a trend reversal. Yes, Rob, I would can't hate on that at all. Sniper's Nightmare says that was the biggest ladder ever. Shout out to you, bro. Sniper's Nightmare, we love you. Thank you for always showing support. Hourglass Crypto says when moon soon. I always say that. Moon soon, boys. Let's see. Finally, short and profit. Let's go, Sniper's Nightmare. Congrats, bro. I gotta bring out my cash to the home studio, guys, so we can make it rain in here. Let's see. When Lambo. Oh, baby, Lambo. Maybe in the next bull run, Lambo. Oh no, John Bennett. Let's see. Damien says, oh, no, you guys are just talking. Hey, Biomex, what is going on? Shout out to Biomex. Let's see. Let's get a couple more out of here before we start. Before we start looking at the, what are they called? The altcoins, guys. AR, we could try to check out AR. Let's see. Big ups, Frankie boy. What is going on? Lord Base, what is going on? Nimic. We could try to check that out. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Let's see, Robert Syverston. What is going on? Let's see, guys. We got the webcam girls in chat tonight. Shout out to Cal's World. Thank you for tuning in, bro. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. You're the man. We love you, bro. Oh no. Oh, okay. I zoomed in on chat. I didn't know if I was going to be able to zoom back in. Frankie, need to check the uni chart. Inverse Head and Shoulders 200% pump potential. We're going to check ETH, and then we will check out. Shout out Frankie, Lord Base. Shout out to you, brother. I like RSR. Let's go. But guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into the charts and check out Ethereum, and then let's check out Ethereum, and then go ahead and check out some of your favorite altcoins. So we can kind of give you guys an idea of what I would be expecting if I were looking to accumulate your favorite altcoin, or even maybe trade it. Guys, we do have the bag of ice on the camera tonight once again until we figure out how to fix this cooling situation. It's actually gotten better. I think someone turned the AC on. But I really wish you guys could see this. I'm literally looking at a $3,000 camera with a bag of ice flopped over it, just condensating all over it. So if the stream goes down, just know my camera got water damage. Anyway, Quant, yeah, Aaron, we could take a look at Quant, no problem. Austin C, what is going on? I want to find a trade. Been experimenting with some small trades at 20x leverage. Hey, let's go chemistry, bro. Crypto Anon, what is going on? No problem, bro. I got your we got your late pass. No problem, brother. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead. Lord Base says Frankie is my crypto hero. Lord Base, you're my hero, bro. Guys, also keep a lookout for our altcoins. I am accumulating over the I was going to say portfolio. That's why I have the quote fingers up. But it's not really a portfolio video, more of just the coins I'm looking to accumulate. We'll take a look at the projects. I'll let you guys know why I like them. Then we'll take a look at the charts, and we'll set up some KuCoin DCA bots. And maybe we'll just do a, I'll get maybe $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. We'll let you guys vote on what kind of portfolio you want to see. Actually, let me know in chat. And then mods, if you guys can try to get like a temperature of what people are looking for. If you guys wanted to do a, if I'm going to do this portfolio, do you guys want to see $1,000, $5,000, $10,000? How much do you want to work with? And then I'll kind of divvy it up, and we'll make that video, and we'll set DCA bots, and you guys can kind of follow along with that portfollow, and try to see if we can get some gains or some losses. But let me know in the chat. Algorand, yes, we could take a look at Algorand. Low-key, a little hint, looking to accumulate some Algorand. But let's see, 10K, 30K, 5K, $1 million portfolio, maybe. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, as your grandmother would say. But let's go ahead and see here. Telling a similar story, right? Telling a similar story as Bitcoin. You had the bearish divergence on this 15-minute into your key resistance level of about 1364. As you can see right here, boom, higher high, lower high, and then boom, you come down to retest this level at 1342 as support before continuing to the upside and putting in some more bearish divergence on the 15-minute time frame. Money flow coming out on that 15-minute as well, and this divergence is starting to play out already. But your 2-hour money flow in the green, kind of flat, kind of doing weird stuff. Shout out to the dad. What is going on? Frankie the Candle Whisperer. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. I'm my hero says he wants to see a portfolio follow along video with $7,564.27. That might be the number we land on. But with that being said, guys, taking a look, we technically do have a bearish divergence here forming on the 2-hour time frame. But nonetheless, printing that red dot on the 2-hour, 3-hour looking to print it, 4-hour also looking to print a red dot here in the near future. So watch for that 2-hour red dot to potentially bring us down. And it's also accompanied by these bearish divergences on the lower time frames, as you can see with your higher highs and your lower highs. Boom, boom. That's a bearish divergence with money flow coming out. Also, money flow coming out on your 10 and your 12-minute as well. So again, not saying it's dumping down to zero, but you do have a lot of confluence here for a pullback. Sometimes you will get another push up, but eventually it will lose steam, and these bearish divergences will eventually play out, especially when accompanied with that 2-hour bear div, 2-hour red dot, and the 3 and 4-hour red dot looking to print very soon, looking very similar to Bitcoin. But some major levels I'm looking for on ETH right now, guys. And as you know, I am leaning a little bit more bearish on Ethereum than I am on Bitcoin. But some levels I would be watching to the upside. Our next level of major resistance is going to be, come on, there we go. It is going to be right here. You do see basically where we're at right now. If we break this line, this white level here at 1364, we could potentially get a quick move up to about 1384, which is near where we topped out over here. You could see we wicked above, but we did close almost right on that level. You could see we do have a little bit of a gap here, a little bit of air in between us. So if we come up and break this level right here, we could get that quick shot up to about 1385. And then if we continue, guys, and we break this level, we also have somewhat of a volume gap all the way up to about 1480. We do have some volume here, so it's likely you will find some resistance somewhere in between here. But you can see we have fallen through there very quickly. So could happen to the upside as well. So 1384 and 1480 are going to be those next levels I am watching to the upside for Ethereum. And coming down to those lower time frames to find some levels of support, I would be looking at 1342, obviously 1354 is going to be a level to watch. You could potentially stick that before making a higher low and continuing to the upside. Or we could potentially come all the way back down here to about 1342. Let's see where we have a local golden pocket. Let's pull it all the way from here. Boom. Boom. I don't know if we're probably not going to come down that low. Let's check it from this move right here. Yeah, so potentially those are the main levels I would watch. About 1354 and 1342 are going to be the main levels I would look for a potential pullback and continuation forward. So there you go. And again, we are leaning a little bit more bearish on Ethereum just because of your, what is it? Yeah, weekly red dot. Yeah, your weekly, actually your weekly is looking to turn around here. But we don't have the bull divs that are forming on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, you can see we're not making lower lows on price, but we are making higher lows on the momentum waves, right? Your 6-day looking to print a green dot. So we do have some green dots looking to print on these higher daily time frames for Ethereum as well. You do have a green dot printing on your 3-day, but you are actually you are not putting in a bull div, but you do have momentum coming up in that green dot. So we could potentially continue up for Ethereum as well. But it just doesn't look as good as Bitcoin, and it was the 2-week that's printing a red dot currently. This is more on the bearish end, but that 2-week could take time to play out, right? We could get a move to the upside, right? Get those higher daily time frame green dots, right? 4-day green dot about to print, 3-day green dot printing. These can bring us up, and then maybe as we start to top off, that's when you get that 2-week to start to confirm, and then it starts to show face a little bit. But with that being said, guys, there are some levels I'm watching on Ethereum. That's my general thoughts on Ethereum. If Bitcoin continues up, I do think Ethereum will probably follow here. But again, just because Bitcoin has those bull divs, I do think it could potentially be, we could be led by Bitcoin a little bit here in the near future. Let's see. ABC correction coming, then more upside, potentially Chris Tat. Shout out to Chris Tat. Thank you for being here. Bud Lightyear has entered the chat, guys. Part the C's, sound the alarms. Bud Lightyear is here. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Okay, guys, give me some yellow X's. Shout out to Lucho, our luckiest CandleMafia member, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. We're going for 550 likes. I'm feeling strong today. Or I'm feeling like we got a strong vibe going on. I think we could hit 550 today. If we hit 550 likes, I'll give you guys 10 spins on that wheel, and we'll give away some fire NFTs. But with that being said, guys, any news on your course? Ben Evans, I thought that said any news on your calves. Still pumping, still juicy, still going. But yeah, news on my course, guys. The BitLab Academy trading course will be taught by me. So I will be doing those lessons. And we are, if you guys don't know, we are completely revamping the BitLab Academy. Every aspect of it, it's going to be a completely new product. It's going to be amazing. But I'm going to be teaching the trading course in there. And then I don't want to tease anything too much here, but we are starting to get the ball rolling here on a potential premium Discord. The free Discord will remain as is. We're not removing anything from that free Discord. Whatever you have in the free Discord, you will continue to receive for no charge at all. But we will be, we're potentially going to make a premium Discord where it will be paid, but there will be much more value than that is in the free one. And some people might be saying, Frankie Candles, that's impossible because you have the most value packed, sauce packed, macaroni gabagool manigot Discord in all of crypto. But I will tell you this, if you think that's all the sauce, you guys got to see the 3 freezers I have locked up in my garage full of frozen sauce, ready to go into that premium Discord. So stay tuned for that, guys. It might take time to get set up, so bear with us, but it will be coming soon. But we are starting to record all of the BitLab Academy stuff, I believe either next week or the week after, so it is coming. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff going into it. And then in that premium Discord, or not in the premium Discord, but on top of that BitLab Academy, I'm probably going to come out with a Frankie Candles trading course, which will be more of my actual personal strategies rather than just teaching the course. So stay tuned for that, guys. But also, BitLab Academy is much more than a trading course. It's going to teach you all about, everything. It's going to take you from knowing nothing about crypto to being a complete expert on crypto. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm sold. Let's go. Bring it, baby. Let's go. It sounds awesome. Shout out to Ben Evans. Thanks for bringing that up, man, because I did need to say that. Let's see. Yeah, just don't reduce the sauce here. Yeah, I do want to be clear about that. The free Discord will remain the same. It's not like I'm not gonna, it's not like we're gonna lock everyone out of the premium Discord and make you pay for what you're getting for free. What you're getting for free in my Discord right now will remain free. That is going to be completely untouched. We are just going to add more to the premium Discord. Pray for my sleep, guys. Pray for my sleep. I'm just kidding. But let's see. Okay. Let's see. Holding secrets locked in a freezer like a true mob boss. Let's go. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Let's see. Best Discord in crypto. Lord Base. Let's get it, bro. Frankie Candles net worth. Guys, Frankie Candles net worth went viral. I don't know why. Everybody wants to know my net worth. But little do they know, my entire savings account and my entire crypto portfolio is just frozen sauce. I don't have any actual money. It's just all sauce, guys. I'm just kidding. I get paid. Ben and TJ pay me in frozen sauce. I'm just kidding. I make the sauce, guys. But Dizzy Crypto, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. But guys, if you want to see your altcoin, go ahead and put it in chat. We'll try to take a look at a few of them. But yeah. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for all that stuff. Super exciting stuff to come. Frankie, you never showed us the Ferrari. Can't be leaking the Ferrari, guys. Come on. It's like if you ever watch, shout out to Crypto Face. You watch Crypto Face's old streams. He used to have his Ferrari just sitting in the background like a true boss. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Crypto Face, man. Let's see. What's the Discord? Divine Deed. Hey, Mafia, somebody get this guy the link to the Discord. Hop in there and you, oh God, here come the alts. Let's go. Somebody, shout out to Mrs. Candles. I bet Mrs. Candles is the one that turned on the AC. I can feel the temperature dropping as we speak, guys, as we speak. All right, let's go ahead and start taking a look at these alts just to check on Bitcoin just a little bit here, guys. I just want to check on it, see what we got going on. What do we got going on? Not much. Still rejecting off of this level as expected with the bear divs. Money flow coming out. Right on schedule. Right on schedule. Tatted Grizzly. Let's go, bro. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Sounds like me. Frozen sauce in my portfolio. Let's go. The dad says more than $5. I guarantee it. Oh, are you talking about my net worth? What's his net worth? Yeah, it went viral, guys. We had a YouTube short talking about my net worth, and we got 31K views. That's the highest viewed thing I have on my channel. Apparently, people want to know Frankie Candle's net worth, which makes me just want to hide it more. I'll tell you guys this. I won't be very specific, but it's billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Just kidding, guys. Can you please look at Ethereum Classic? Shout out to George Marin. Thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much. Ryan Mack with the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, bro. Didn't even say anything. Just sent that super chat to show some love. Let's go. But +2 Mama Candles. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Okay. let's go ahead and take a look here. I was taking a call from my girlfriend. Did Frankie happen to give any analysis on Nimic? No, we will take a look at that, though. Shout out to Lord Base. I got you. Okay. Guys, let's go ahead and jump in here. All right, let's see. Algo. Jeez, these mods are unstoppable, guys. Our mods are insane. 666 people in here. Yikes. That's not a good number. I mean, I'm happy with the number. It's just the 666 kind of freaks me out. But anyway, all right, guys, let's jump in and take a look at Algo. We don't show Algo enough love. We're going to start showing Algo a little more love on the channel here. But here we go. I don't know what kind of secret formation this is. This is the Dizzy Smiley Face formation here, guys. Very, very bearish pattern. Just kidding. We're cooking, guys. Azteki and Cactus Mosswater. Shout out to Jimmy Two Shoes. Salud, my friend. I love you, brother. The new people, when I just say that randomly, are probably like, what the heck did he just say? Who's Jimmy Two Shoes? What the heck? Yo, God's going bing bong. Let's go. I'll see you in Debate Crypto after this. Let's go, guys. Don't forget Debate Crypto live right after my show. Go check them out. Give them some love. Let them know Frankie Candles loves them. And give them that CandleMafia love. But taking a look at Algo here, guys, let's go ahead and dig in on the daily time frame. This is looking more similar to Ethereum. Another reason I'm leaning more bearish on Ethereum is because Ethereum's money flow. Actually, real quick, let me just check that. Did we cross over into the red yet? No, we did not, but got real close here. This money flow looks pretty bearish to me on Ethereum. We'll have to see what happens. But just another reason I'm leaning more bearish on Ethereum than I am on Bitcoin. So taking a look at Algorand here, guys. Money flow looking similar to Ethereum, with it generally coming to the downside. So yeah, that is, it's not horrible. It doesn't look as bad as Ethereum, but but your VWAP is probably going to round up here pretty soon. 16-hour money flow coming to the downside, 12-hour telling the same story. 8-hour green dot confirmed. Money flow coming back on that 8-hour. But yeah, moving on here, looking at the 4-hour money flow looking to cross over here, looking like it's lagging behind Bitcoin. It looks like Bitcoin is starting to take the lead back a little bit here, rather than having the altcoins and Ethereum showing signals and showing things before Bitcoin. But money flow looking pretty good here on the 4-hour. Would be looking for this to cross over into the green. Not quite just yet. VWAP might come down, drag us deeper into the red a little bit before we cross over. But generally, that does not look too bad. Looking at your 2-hour money flow crossover into the green, probably going to cool off a little bit with that 2-hour red dot. Let's work our way into those lower time frames. Money flow generally coming out, and you do have a nice little bear div here. God, guys, this is... Some people say, hey, man, you must never, I do look at the charts very often for my job, but there is a difference between looking at the chart to trade and looking at the chart to record a video or, when I'm working on the channel. But good God, I would love to, it's just these are the things you miss when you're not able to stare at the charts 24/7. Look at this beautiful 12-minute bear div on Algorand here. You have your higher high, and then your low, and your high and your lower high. And look at this beautiful move to the downside. Nice little bounce off that POC coming in at about 35 cents. What was this move? If you caught it wick to wick, about a little 1.5% move. Not too bad with a little bit of leverage, but just so clean looking. I'm kind of pissed that I missed that. But yeah, looking generally the same as a lot of other things. Bear divs forming on your lower time frame. Same thing on the 15-minute with money flow coming out. 5-minute money flow is coming out. Even your 3 minutes crossed over into the red. Your 10-minute generally coming out. 12-minute generally coming out. 15-minute generally coming out. Same story on your 24-minute. Your 30-minute not quite coming out as harsh, but you do have a confirmed bear div. Oof, baby, that's a close one. Not the strongest. No bear div technically. But yeah, it's starting to come down here a little bit. So money flow coming out on those lower time frames with the bear divs. And then also your 2-hour red dot looking to print, your 3-hour and your 4-hour starting to roll over, but not quite. So, I wouldn't bank on that those red dots just yet. Going to take some time to form that VWAP. Excuse me, but your 2-hour red dot looking to print here soon. So, shorter term could continue to pull back just a little bit on Algo before potentially continuing to the upside. But let me go ahead and find you guys some levels here. Net worth is the backdrop from the Matrix. Shout out to Lord Base. You guys are funny. Happy Taco Tuesday, guys. I forgot to say that. Happy Taco Tuesday. Shout out to Gunpoint. I see you, brother. Hopefully we don't get banned on YouTube for saying that first word, but I don't care. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Shout out to Austin C. Says, which coin would you throw $50 into right now, Algo or ADA? I'd take Algo. I already have some ADA. I don't have as much Algo as I do ADA, so I would definitely beef up my my Algo for sure. So yeah. But I can't tell you what to buy, Austin. You got to do your own research, but that's just what I would do. So take that for what it's worth. I love Taco Tuesdays. Let's go. Shout out to the dad. 650 people in here, guys. Smash up the like button. Let's get 550 so we can spin that wheel. I'll spin it 15 times. We'll spin the wheel 15 times if we get 550 likes. Let's go. The easiest and most free way to not only support the channel, guys, but also push the content out to more Candle Mafia members so we can go ahead and build this thing into an unstoppable army and also grow crypto as a whole space, right? Because we need more people in here if we want this thing to go mainstream. But let's go ahead and find some levels on Algo here. Shout out to whoever just super chatted. I will get to that in 2 seconds. Oh, shout out to Crypto Billy with the super chat. Thank you, bro. You don't have to do that, Crypto Billy. I should be super chatting you, bro. But I do appreciate it, man. It says 2022 best ROI to date, DCAing into Frankie Candle's live stream, FCU. That's Frankie Candle's University, and that's FYP. Find Your People. Maybe we'll do a little Find Your People a little bit at the end of this stream, guys. If you don't know about Find Your People, you're going to know soon. But let's go ahead and take a look at some levels on Algorand. Taking our fib. Let's go ahead and pull our fib here on the 2 hour. All the way from that low, all the way to this high. And again, you can see more often than not, guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch this to, boom, let me just switch a couple things. I'm going to turn on the there it is, 786, and we'll do the 236 and the 382. Bada boom. Okay, so you guys can see here a lot of the times if you pull your fib just sounds so inappropriate. But if you pull your fib from the lows all the way up to your highs here, you can see a lot of times that price likes to pull back to the golden pocket, as we just spoke about, right? Price will likely come down to that local golden pocket before finding support and continuing to the upside. Just wanted to point that out. I had a feeling that was going to happen here. So that's going to remain a level here at about 34 cents, right? 0.3475, right? About 34 cents. Going to be some strong support if we do get rejected from that 382 at about 35 cents. Could get some support. So watch that golden pocket. If you want to pause it and grab those levels real quick, I'll leave that up for a second. If we break that golden pocket, I would be looking down to your 786 fib level, coming in at about 34 cents even. So there are some levels of support to the downside. Let's pull up our VPVR and let's see. So, see, this is why I love volume, guys, because it doesn't just give you levels. It gives you context to the levels. H-bar, yes, we could check out H-bar. No problem. But let's see. That's the reason I like the volume profiles, because it gives you more context to the levels, right? Like, why is this an important level? How strong is this level? And if we break this level, are we expecting an absolute rip to the upside? Are we expecting a little move? And then the volume profile gives you that context. I know it's hard for you guys to see. Actually, you know what I'll go ahead and do? We'll go to the VPVR. We'll come to inputs, and then we'll go, we'll go to style. We'll go right. So we'll just pull it up on the right so you guys can see a little better here. So here we go. Taking a look here. So that golden pocket actually in the middle of this volume gap. But shout out to Artie Wolf. Leverage long XRP when the suit settles. Thanks again, bro. No problem, Artie. That's a hard one. I long and short off of TA. I don't really trade the news, so I might be the wrong person to ask. But I will say this: if there's a giant bullish divergence on the daily and they win the lawsuit, I'm gonna long the heck out of that daily divergence. The question is, the move is probably already gonna be started. Like, it'll probably get started before that actually happens, and you get that absolute rip to the upside. But yeah, if you see a good entry and that news happens to just kind of come and assist in the move, then I absolutely. But you could see here, guys, that this thank you, Artie. I appreciate Artie Wolf for that super chat. Thank you so much, man. Just make sure I didn't miss any. I did not. Boom. Okay. So continuing on here, you could see the 786 fib level here is sticking, is coming up right on this high volume node, coming in almost at the exact same level. So if we break this golden pocket, likely that we'll have a quick move down to that 786. And then we do have a decent bit of, if we break this level, I would expect to come up and test this 236 level. Just trying to find some key levels here. If we wind up losing and getting a big move down, guys, I do think, this level right here at about 32.5 cents is going to be your very, very strong level of support. So 32.5 cents if we get a big move to the downside. If we just get a small correction, look for a bounce off that golden pocket. And then, your major resistance, let's see. Yeah, your big level of resistance is, ideally we could work our way up to about 43 cents, then work our way up to about 50 cents, and then potentially rip into these low volume areas all the way up to 15, almost 60 cents. But we're not there yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Immediate levels I would watch, again, going to be that 236 to break at 36 cents. And then main level of support locally would be that golden pocket at about 34 cents or 0.3475 cents. And then if we really get a move to the downside, that 32.5 cent level is going to act as strong support. But let's move on. I feel like we've been spending a lot of time on algo. But there you go. And let's see Nimic. I don't even know what that is, but let's go ahead and take a look. KuCoin. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll see you, Nimic. I'll see you. What's with the stat? Is my stash like standing out today? No one ever comments on my stash. You know why I think you know what? This is sad. This is sad for me, guys. Listen, Frankie Candles might have the sauce, guys, but he doesn't have the beard. Frankie Candles doesn't have that big bushy beard. I want that big bushy beard, but I struggle with the facial hair. This is hilarious. Everyone's commenting on my mustache because you can't tell that there's also hair on my face. I'm like, why are they commenting on my mustache? It's because it looks like I'm clean shaven right now. Guys, this is this is hilarious. I am not just rocking a stash. On the camera, it does look like I'm clean shaven, but there is something there. But that's hilarious. My mustache is much thicker than my beard. You guys are hilarious. Biggest level of support is that stash. Oh God, you're funny. Our biggest level of resistance. You guys are hilarious. All right, guys. So taking a look at Nimic here again. I don't know much about this project, but your money flow crossover on the 2-hour doesn't look horrible. You guys got me dying over here. CandleMafia member CandleMafia might be the funniest community in crypto. You guys are ridiculous. But taking a look here, guys. Come on, computer. There we go. All right. So I'm actually going to mark these levels out because these are going to remain pretty accurate. So boom, boom, and boom. You got your value area high. You got your POC and your value area low. Now, let's go ahead and take a look here. Major, and we'll find some levels in between as well. Bada boom. Can't believe Frank is streaming with a... Oh, I get it. Shout out to Crypto Trend Z101. Keep rocking the stash. Now I'm really going to go clean shaven. That is so funny. There's too much light. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of hair there, guys. But yeah, I struggle with the facial hair, guys. I got to start micro needling or something. But Tony says, can't believe Frank is streaming with a clean shaven face and just a stash. Yeah, Tony, I just waxed my face. The dad, I see you. You guys are crazy. But here's some levels I am going to be watching for Nimic. Well, I don't want to lie. I'm not going to be watching these levels because I don't really... someone get Frank some Rogaine. Oh, my God. Guys, this is just roast city tonight. This is epic. Let's see. Frankie Candles roast at the next meetup. That would be pretty funny. You guys know enough about my life and about, me as a person to roast me on a personal level. Shout out to the CandleMafia. All right, here we go. Spanky Candles. Oh, God, what have we started? But here we go, guys. So the main level that I would like to come up to, as you can see, we are getting support on our value area low here as we are continuing to come up. So our general expectation is to work our way up towards the POC, which is sitting at 0.0015 cents. So that would be the main level I am watching, but we do have some fib levels. You can see this level here, this 382 at about 0.0013. that's going to be a nice level, right? You could see we found support on this level already. So it's likely to continue to act as support. You could see we also found support back here on that similar level. So that 0.0013 cents is going to be a level I would watch. It's also going to be your next level of resistance if you continue to the upside. So general idea here is we are eventually going to work our way up to that POC, right? Because we are holding the value area low, this level right here. So if we hold that value area low, chances are that we are going to continue up towards that POC. I oh my god. I'm gonna come back to these super chats in a second, guys. But as we hold that value area low as support, it's likely that we come visit that POC until we lose that value area low. That's what we're expecting. But gonna expect some resistance as well from these fib levels at 0.0013. And then you do have a golden pocket coming in between 0.0014 and 0.00149, or 0.00147 and 0.00149. And then right above that is your POC. You can see we got a big rejection from that POC before. So hopefully we can continue up. Expect some turbulence at these fib levels, but we're looking to attack that POC. And if you flip it to support, you could potentially work your way up to about 0.0018 cents. So there's Nimic. I don't know much about the project again, but your money flow is coming up on the daily time frame. And you also... kind of a bullish divergence. I don't know if that's actually legitimate bullish divergence. But let's go to the lower time frames. Your 4-hour money flow starts to come up. 1-hour crossover into the green. 2-hour crossover into the green. So this is looking very similar to everything else. Excuse me. As far as market cipher goes, this is looking very similar to everything else. But there's your levels and just some context on what to expect out of those out of that value area, right? Where that POC is and where those fib levels are for you to find resistance. So let's continue here. I know ETH Classic was something everybody was calling for, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. And then shout out to everybody super chatting right now. Captain Kirk says they made cream for that. Oh God, this is good. We should just have a random stream where we don't do any TA and I just sit up here and get roasted. That would be hilarious. What's a good VPVR indicator? Hey, dear Frump, I don't know how to say your name, but are you making fun of my mustache? No, I'm just kidding. A VPVR indicator, the VPVR, I do believe, is in the paid version of TradingView. Even if you have the lowest version, you go to the TradingView website, look at their packages. I believe it will tell you which one comes with the volume tools, but just know that it is free. It's not free, but it's included in the paid version of TradingView. That's the one I use. I don't know if there's an indicator that is a visible range volume profile for free. Maybe there is. I don't know about it. If there is, maybe the CandleMafia can let you know. But I know, I do know Lux Algo. If we pull that up real quick, Lux Algo does actually have a Lux profile, but this one's actually really cool because it's actually a weighted volume profile, as Sean calls it. But let me see. Let me actually just turn off everything else so it's a little cleaner. But you can see here, you do have turn off the pattern detection. Boom. Yes, this indicator does find real-time patterns for you, so you don't have to spot them, guys. This is Lux Algo, if you don't know. One of the best indicators you could possibly use. But you could see here, you do have a Lux profile. It is a weighted profile that pulls from the last 100 candles. But it obviously is a part of Lux Algo. But if you're going to pay for something, Lux Algo has so many different overlays and indicators and signals and confirmations and oscillators. It's a whole suite of TA. So, I would recommend checking out Lux Algo. We also have a 20% discount if you use our link. That's one of the mods we'll put in chat or in the link in the description down below. If anybody wants to sign up for Lux Algo, definitely go check it out. And they do monthly subscriptions, yearly subscriptions, quarterly subscriptions, lifetimes. And we have a 20% discount for the Mafia on everything except for the lifetime. But there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So sign up. If you don't like it after 30 days, you can get a full refund. I don't know other indicators that do that. So I would be all over that. Because you could even just test it out. If you don't like it, get rid of it. Sean will give you your money back. Shout out to Sean from Lux Algo. Definitely go check that out, though, guys. We did Tony D worked out a pretty sick deal for you guys. Tony D says, thank you for the super chat, bro. Says Tom Crown tomorrow, Lifer next Wednesday, guys. Shout out to Tom Crown and Crypto Lifer. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, Tom Crown coming on the stream. Super excited about that. Haven't talked to Tom in a little bit, so excited to hear what he's got to say about the markets. Shout out to Dear from, okay, oh, here. It's D from BK. Gotcha. Hey, D from BK. What's going on, bro? Thank you for correcting me. I was not going to decode that myself. Like from Brooklyn, lol, you always butcher my name. Shout out to D from the, I almost said the Boogie Down Bronx. Shout out to D from Brooklyn. Shout out to D from the BK, dude. We love you. Thank you for correcting me because I would have never figured that out. And now we know you're D from the BK. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. He's from, I told you he was from the neighborhood, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead. No problem. No problem. Seraphim, I don't know if I butchered your name, but I'm sorry if I did. Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Nate. Pumped for Tom Crown tomorrow, guys. 550 people still in here, guys. Don't forget, 550 likes or 550 likes. We're spinning that wheel 15 times. Let's go ahead and check out Ethereum Classic. Actually coming up to your little point of control here on the Lux profile. Looks like you are potentially flipping it into support. And then you don't have much here, right? Same thing on the Lux profile. When you have that gap in volume, typically you come up to that next little high volume node, which I would call right here. And then, you get your resistance, right? You come up, boom, you get your resistance. But once you get into that low volume pocket, boom, you come right down to that POC right there, as you can see from that purple line. But yeah, I'm probably start using the Lux profile because it's weighted, which is very interesting. I've never used a weighted volume profile. So that is interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the regular one because I know it's what you guys are used to using. But let's go. Thoughts on ETH Max? Just kidding. Yeah, ETH Max, guys. It's a scam. Shout out to Kim Kardashian. But let's go ahead and check here, guys. Looking at ETH Classic, I bet you it's looking very similar. Oh, actually. Not looking similar to ETH. Looking similar with the money flow, but the money flow is already in the red. You are printing a green dot here for ETH Classic. Geez, my nose is itchy. 12 or 16-hour Bolt div confirmed, guys. Actually, this is probably already played out if I had to guess. But you did have some nice bullish divergences forming here on your 16-hour. Looking at the 12-hour, same deal, same story being told. Thank you again, brother, for your awesome analysis. Lord Base, no problem, bro. You come in, I'll give you whatever you need. I got sauce, I got TA, we got trades, we got everything for you. But whatever you need. You need an umbrella, I got an umbrella for you. And we got D from the BK. D from the BK. All right, let's see. Is that stash making its way up the nose? Actually, dude, I think that might be what it is. Or I'm getting a nosebleed. I don't know. Guys, if I start bleeding on camera, I apologize. But here we go. Bull divs on your 12-hour as well. Confirmed. Probably going to roll over here soon. It's probably played out at this point. That is exactly what's happening, guys. It's the mustache hair. It keeps tickling my nose. But look at that 4-hour. 4-hour VWAP coming down. So this is looking similar to Bitcoin with the VWAP coming down. Your 2 hours probably printed. Ooh. So your 2-hour printing that green dot. There's the VWAP flop, guys. That's what the VWAP flop looks like. Come up, and then you flop right over. Wah, wah. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, VWAP, you came down, printed that red dot, printed the green dot, and now it looks like you want to flip right back around and start printing that red dot again. And that is on your 2-hour. So not exactly what we're seeing on Bitcoin, but similar, right? 3-hour VWAP getting real close to that zero line. And your 4-hour getting real close to printing that red dot as well. I bet you money flow's coming out on these lower time frames, and they are. Generally coming out on your 10-minute. Generally coming out on your 12-minute. VWAP coming up, though. VWAP coming up. That is, but generally money flow is coming out. Your 15-minute money flow is coming out, but you're about to print a green dot as well. Last green dot over here did give you that nice move to the upside. So you could see a potential bullish continuation. Shout out to the candle emojis. Love the candles. Let's go. That candle emoji is kind of lit. No pun intended, guys. But it is kind of dope. Let's see. Have a good night, Mafia. A-Trains. Gotta head out, guys. Shout out to A-Train. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. The nose is acting as resistance, and the stash is trying to make the breakout, guys. Low volume gap between the nostrils and the eyes. That high volume node, at those eyes, right? Stash is going to break through that nose resistance and shoot right up to the eyes. and then it will wind up with a mustache that curls up to my eyes. Quick move because of that low volume gap between the nose and the eyes. Very important stuff here. Wild nose hair. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, jeez. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so here you go. Oh, there you go. Live on camera, guys. Live on stream. 15-minute green dot popped you up with a nice little green candle. Can't hate on that. It's a lifestyle. Let's go, Lord Base. Shout out, brother. But yeah, not looking too bad here, right? Like, could cool down in the short term with the money flow somewhat coming out. Starting to get those bear divs to form on this as well, or Ethereum Classic as well. But I mean, looking very similar to everything else. Can't hate on this. Things don't look too bad for the short term, at least. But here, let's go ahead and find you guys some levels, and let's see here. So, oh baby, potentially I would go ahead and watch this level right here at about 28.24, right? Potentially going to get a move up there. If we break out of where we're at right now, could get that quick move up to this level. If we hit 600 likes, 50 XRP giveaway in the Discord tonight. Shout out to Tony D. If you guys want 50 XRP, smash up the like buttons. He raised it to 600. That's a steep climb. But if you guys want 50 XRP giveaway in the Discord tonight, smash up those like buttons, guys. Let's go. Just click it, tap it, lick it, kick it, smack it, smash it. I don't care. Just make sure it lights up. But there you go, guys. Could get that quick move up to about 28.21 or 28.20 or 28.28. Again, not the biggest move in the world, but again, if we break that level, could be a quick move up to this next high volume node at about 29.05. Artie Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, visiting the studio on Friday the 28th. Hope to see you there. Thanks again for everything, Paisan. Hope there is a Show ETH shirt waiting for me. Shout out to you, bro. Artie Wolf, thank you so much for the super chats. And when are you coming? Friday the 28th? Yeah, I should be there. There's no reason I wouldn't be there. Yeah, I should be there, bro. I'll see you. Looking forward to meeting you, man. Anytime we can meet the Mafia guys, that is a good day for me. But yeah, if we break this level, shout out to Artie at 28.25. Could get a quick move up to this next high volume node at about 29.10. And then right underneath you do have this value area low, which has acted as support during this entire big move to the downside that we've been in forever. And that value area low is coming in at about 26.68. So there's some levels to watch on ETH Classic, guys. And let's go ahead and check time. We've got time for one more altcoin. I'm considering VWAP flopping into my bed. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. Smash it, flip it, rub it down, and then smash it. Smash that like button. LFG Crypto Anon. Shout out to you, bro. Frankie, check off topic in Discord for Show ETH slides. Wait, what? I will check that after the stream. Dave Digital. Shout out to Dave Digital. Thank you for that. David Brumbelow. Thank you for being here, man. Not financial advice. XRP. Let's go. Bing bong. Let's go. We'll check XRP. We love XRP. You guys know I'm a big XRP guy. So let's go ahead and end it strong with XRP. Before we spin this wheel for those giveaways, running out of time to smash that like button, guys. Let's get it. But let's go ahead and take a look at XRP, or as some people like to call it, Ripple. Kidding, guys. I'm kidding. XRP is the token. Ripple's the company, for anyone who doesn't know. But anyway, ooh, baby. Ooh, can't hate on this. But look at this. A little bit of a symmetrical triangle here. Not looking too bad. But I'm not the biggest pattern guy. But let's go ahead and take a look at Market Cypher B, see what it's saying, because Market Cypher B is pretty good at telling us which way it's going to go. Just know you got love in DC. Lord Base, let's go. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. Bing bong. Kill that like button, guys. We're putting out our first hit for the Candle Mafia, and it's that like button. Probably the only hit we'll ever put out. But guys, let's bring that like button back in a shoebox. Let's go. Put the concrete in the shoes, guys. Let's go. I'm just kidding, YouTube. We're not really. We're just crypto nerds. Don't worry. We're not harming anybody. Anyway, except for that like button. But let's see. Daily looking similar to Ethereum, I will say. VWAP coming up, looking to print that green dot. That daily green dot could be the next thing to give us a big move to the upside. Let's check the higher dailies. Ooh. Higher daily time frames are looking to print red dots, which is a different story than Bitcoin. where Bitcoin's printing green dots on these time frames. Same thing on the weekly. Looking to print a red dot on the weekly here pretty soon as well. But let's keep going here. Your 4-hour looking to roll over. That's looking similar to Bitcoin. 2-hour red dot printing. Excuse me. Very similar to Bitcoin as we reject from this high volume node at about 48 cents. So let's keep it moving here. 2-hour red dot printing with your 4-hour starting to roll over. So it might be time to calm down here a little bit and cool off. 12-minute money flow coming out pretty clearly here. You are putting bear divs into this key level of resistance, which is your value area high. When just analyzing, I know a lot of people get confused about these levels. These levels move because it is analyzing the volume of all of this candle and every candle in between all the way to this candle. So if I zoom out, now it's analyzing all the volume from this candle all the way to this candle. And if we zoom out more, now it takes these candles into consideration, and then your levels move. But when you're looking at this range of candles, you do have a value area high right there. I think that's where people get confused because they go, well, how come I don't have a value? But how come my value area high isn't over there? And I'm looking at the 12-minute chart. It might just be because you're zoomed out a little bit. That might be why your levels are different. But anyway, you do have a value area high right here. You are putting bear divs in up against this resistance. Potential pullback. Next level I'd be watching for that pullback is going to be your point of control at about 47 cents before possibly continuing to the upside. And then let me just pull up our XRP chart here because we already have our levels set. And you guys can see, right? You break up here, low volume gap up to this node here. Boom, you shoot up and settle right on that node. You have another little gap right here. Boom, you shoot up and then you settle on this node. And now we are tapping on these levels. So, let's see, what are we at? Yeah, so next levels I would watch here is going to be this gold box that we got rejected at before. And it is coming in at about, between 49 and 50 cents. If we wind up continuing that move past here, you guys know our next target for XRP is going to be that 55 to 58 cent level right here. And then, to the downside, I already gave you guys that POC at about 47 cents. So yeah, that is a level that you can look at for a potential pullback off of these bear divs with your money flow coming out on the lower time frames, as well as that 2-hour red dot and the 3 and 4 hour looking to cool off and print red dots here pretty soon. Let's see. Oh God, what did Satoshi Glakamoto say? I missed it. Oh, if XRP hits $8+, I'm getting my ripples pierced. Let's go. I'll go ahead and get my ripples pierced with you, bro. Let's go. Lol, why is bro so mad? Oh, God, man. I feel like I miss out on chat sometimes. I don't know. Oh, my God. Oh, so literally almost split perfectly down the middle of people who would wear Show ETH t-shirts. Yeah, XRP looking spicy. Show them ripples. Let's go. Nice little rippies. Let's see. Oh, I see why you're saying why so mad, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just probably had a bad day. Probably life isn't going his way. It's okay though. We feel for him, man. Whoever said that, I don't want to bring any attention to it, but hey, man, it's all right, dude. We're here for you. He probably called out an altcoin and we didn't look at it yet, so he's just like, why isn't he looking at my coin? The world revolves around me. But shout out to you, man. I hope you do better. I hope things clear up for you, bro. We love you. The Mafia is here for you, man. We don't care if you don't like us. We like you. Kill him with kindness, baby. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time we got for today's stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. But let's go ahead and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure because you guys know this is the best part of the stream, spinning this wheel and finding out how much free stuff we could give away on this channel. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and smash that like button, go ahead. If we hit 550 likes before we finish spinning the wheel, I will give you the 15 spins. But right now we sit at 4. At least get it to 500 to get that extra 5th spin. But here we go. Spin numero uno. Let's get it. Bada boom, bada bing. Awesome content, Frankie. Best regards all the way from Norway. Shout out to Esha Prive. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate you. I will keep the content coming for you. No problemo, my man. Thanks for the content, Frankie. No problem, Rob. I got you. Shout out to Cool Cat Crypto. Is that a cat emoji? That is a shout out to Cool Cat Crypto. Thank you for being here, bro. I will say this. I don't think I've ever seen that cat emoji. That is a pompous cat emoji. That cat is like strutting stuff. Like, meow, I'm a cat. That looks like a snobby cat. I like that emoji. That's lit. Shout out to Cool Cat Crypto. Thanks for all the work and thanks for all your work and time, man. No problem. Elianix Rodriguez, no problem, man. Smash that like button. If you guys want to thank me, no need to send super chats or donations or whatever other way you can show support. Just go ahead and click that like button. It's free. But don't forget, guys, today's stream was brought to you by KuCoin. If you guys want to sign up for KuCoin and support the channel and save money while you check out all the cool features of KuCoin, like trading bots, DCA bots, futures trading, spot trading, all that good stuff. If you guys want to support the channel and save money in the process, we're literally saving you money. So just go ahead and click that link in the description down below and help us keep this neon sign on behind me because we do have an electric bill that we have to pay. And YouTube ad revenue don't pay too good. But there you go, guys. I gave you the extra spin. 5 giveaways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 giveaways for 6 spins, guys. You know that wheel's rigged in your favor. And with all that, oh no. What just happened? Did it not? That was weird. Let's see. DC loves Frankie Candles. Let's go, Lord Base. Frankie Candles loves DC, and he loves Lord Base. Shout out to you, man. Paper Route Frank. Have a good night, Frankie, with the goat emoji. Shout out to you, Paper Route Frank. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here. Great stream, brother. Satoshi Glakamoto, thank you. Cool Cat Crypto says KuCoin's the best. Go ahead and check those links down in the description down below. Also, Femex bonuses are crazy, guys. If you want to sign up to trade on Femex, KuCoin and Femex are my favorite exchanges to trade on. You could go ahead and check those out. We have great deals for both of those links. If you guys are looking to sign up anyway, why not use our link to save money or get a deposit bonus on Femex where they literally will deposit bonus money, real money, to your account for you to trade with. You can't just get the money and immediately withdraw it, but say they give you $100 as a bonus and then you 10x that $100 that was not even yours to begin with, you get to keep the profit. So super, super cool stuff. All the links are in the description down below, guys. And I'll leave you with this. Shout out to Crypto Billy. And for anybody who doesn't know what Find Your People is, I always say this. I say this from time and time again. I haven't said it in a while. If you guys, just remember this, guys. If you want to do something in your life, it is likely that that thing is not going to be in your hometown around all the people that you grew up with, right? If you're into something that maybe not everybody is into, like me, not everybody's into staring at charts. Not all my friends thought crypto was cool, right? Not all my family thought crypto was cool or a good idea, all this stuff. But I knew there was something to it, right? Sometimes you got to go find your people, right? And chances are they're not in your hometown right there. So don't be afraid to take that leap and go find your people, whether it's in the town next to you, the state next to you, or another country. Find your people, surround yourself with them, and watch your life 10x before your eyes. Hashtag FYP, find your people, guys. Shout out to Crypto Billy. And with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for everybody who tuned in tonight. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. You are not just a number to me. I appreciate all of you guys. I consider you all friends, even the haters. But with all that being said, guys, that's all. I see you, MTC. I see you, Crypto Jester. I see you, Chemistry Bro. And we've been talking the whole stream. Shout out to the Salt. Shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to Crypto Degen. And shout out to Nate. Shout out to all the mods, guys. Show the mods some love on your way out and smash that like button if you don't mind. With all that being said, guys, that's all I got for tonight's stream. I'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time. And if something crazy happens, I'll see you guys in the Discord. Love popping in there late night shenanigans in the Discord. But, guys, that's all I got. I got to go do this BitBoy crypto video. I'll see you next time. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Oh, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the
Debate Crypto, guys. Go watch Debate Crypto. They're live right now. Don't forget them. Give them that CandleMafia love. Give them the Frankie Candles love. I don't know what my computer's just doing whack stuff right now. But guys, I'm really thirsty. I'll see you next time. Bing bong. Fake out number 3, guys. I just realized my audio wasn't working. Go watch Debate Crypto, guys. Give them the Frankie Candles love. Drop that like button. And what I was saying with the water bottle, guys, is I'm very thirsty. And for me, I really like cone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bing bong.